Mr.
It's,
Slightly superstitious.
nah, I'll wear the same stuff though. Holly's giving me a hard time by not having my broadcast gear on for tonight. Gear. It's not like I'm walking around with a headset on. It's my apparel. But I'll wear the same thing. I am superstitious like that. Well, I will wear the same thing. My hard hat came.
Look how it's black. That thing is
The
slick.
thing comes out of it. I don't understand it fell out. Is it supposed to come out like that?
You have to attach it.
Oh, I don't even know how a hard hat works.
Bless him.
I don't even know.
That would have been so funny if you'd have went up to your dad and say, "Hey, this hard hat you sent me's broke. It's broke already. How's this supposed to protect me?" You know how I knew this? Because when I worked out at the base, we got a shipment of new hard hats in, and I had to put them together. So,
She just shared private, sensitive, national security
is it
information.
national security that they got some hard hats?
Huh? Oh,
I hope not.
I got the wrong file playing this morning, so I'm about to come on real early.
Living is wild and free.
Good morning to you, everybody. Welcome into another edition of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Josh and Holly getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors. We're glad to have you with us. We've got a busy show today back in the Unity Medical Center studios on Oakdale Street, and we've got a very busy show. Plenty of ways to catch us over on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Search for Thunder Radio. Give us a like, subscribe, follow, and you can watch the show there on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams. Or, of course, you can listen on our terrestrial radio range, AM 1320, FM 1079, worldwide on the Manchester Go app, thunder1320.com. So plenty of ways to find us, and we hope that you do that. And to tell your friends, share, let them know about it. We want as many people as possible listening in. We're brought to you each and every day by Dr. James Van Winkle. And there's many great ways to make you look great, function great, and feel great. I have already scheduled a live show with Dr. Van Winkle in the next couple of weeks. We're going to be at his place soon. We'll talk more about that. And right now, though, you can get half off of any non-surgical cosmetic work if you mention Thunder Radio or the morning show when you book. That means the M-Sculpt Neo, that's the muscles, reducing the fat. Emcella treatments means solving urinary incontinence. You can get that half off. Or Temperature Envy, stimulate collagen growth with no needles, no injections. Just tell them Thunder Radio sent you and get those deals. We've got plenty to get to. Let's talk weather first. It's the warmest it's going to be right now. 66 degrees. It's mild out there right now. There is a front fast approaching from our west, and temperatures are going to plummet throughout the day today. Matter of fact, by the time we get to about 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon, it's going to be 40 degrees. Like it's going to drop about 25, 26 degrees throughout the day today. And it's going to be rainy, especially before noon. Could see some gusty winds, could see some heavy rains. I don't think any severe weather will impact our area. We could see a thunderstorm or two. We'll keep an eye on that. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. Wisteria Hill in downtown Manchester, 205 South Woodland Street. Find them on Facebook. They're always posting their deals. Wisteria Hill online. Shop local at a local boutique like Wisteria Hill. On that note, let's bring in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show, the brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, CEO, and president of Coffee County Broadcasting Incorporated, the president-elect of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce, and the 2023 Chamber Board Member of the Year. I think I got all of her titles correct. It's hard to know sometimes. Holly, good morning.
Good morning.
I got them. I think I got them.
We were here early and prepared this morning.
It's rare.
Yeah.
It's very
gonna be a
rare.
good day.
Oh, man, I messed up my song. It just makes me so mad when I had the song
You
that
got
I
one
wanted.
job.
Well, I had it done so early that the device then forgot what I was doing. Like I had it ready to go 10 minutes ago. and then it completely dropped it. Morning, Madeline. Good morning, Katie. Watching over on the video feeds. You can join them, the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cans. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Good way to find that. It's a big game tonight, Holly.
I'm ready.
I can feel it coming in the air.
Ooh, I should do a video with a bunch of slow-mo black and white clips.
Holly's always getting these video
Listen.
ideas after the fact.
No, I could take the video tonight and make the video for Saturday.
For Saturday. Yes, Holly.
Like a bunch of slow-mo black and white pictures of some dribbling.
Some dribbling.
And then when the beat drops, maybe go color and full speed.
I'm with it.
That could be good.
You can even use some of your old videos that you took for the media day in black and white.
Yeah.
Some of the slow turns.
Well, I like that because I took
in.
videos of them smiling, doing something cute, and then I took a serious video.
She's always planning. Always planning.
Like some slow blinking.
Yeah.
That stuff looks cool.
We're going to be professionals at this one day. No doubt.
Right here.
Region Championship game day for the Coffee County Lady Raider basketball team. They head to Centennial to take on a familiar foe, Lincoln County, tonight in the region title game. Pre-game show starts at 6:30 right here on Thunder Radio. Tip-off is at 7 o'clock sharp. There's no games before that, so there will be no delays or no changes in that. Pretty pumped about it, Holly. Somebody is going to win the first region championship in program history. The Coffee County Lady Raiders have actually never won a region championship, despite all the success that they've had in the past several years. Then the 1993 state championship team, you think about, they didn't win a region championship. They lost that region championship game by like 30.
I heard a rumor that the 93 team, some of those gals are going to try and come up and watch the game.
Good.
Yeah.
They're going to be on the coaches show Saturday too. So I'm glad to see that they're involved and being part of this process. Absolutely. So best of luck to the girls tonight. And Lincoln County is not only never won a region championship, they've never played for one. So this will be their first time on the floor to play for one. This is Coffee County's first time to play for one since 93. They've think of all those great years they've had.
I'm getting goosebumps and butterflies.
Never could get there. So best of luck to them tonight. I hope that they enjoy the experience, because you just, not everybody gets to do it. I was always telling, our girl one who cheers, like, you're going to get to cheer in a region championship game. Nobody's got to do that. Or actually, I don't think she's cheering tonight, but she got to cheer in a state tournament a couple of years ago for the boys. Like, been really cool that not everybody gets to experience.
Yeah, they're taking us all along for the ride, and we appreciate that.
Absolutely. We're going to be there to cheer for them tonight and broadcast it. If you cannot make it, go if you can. It's not a bad trip. It's about an hour and 5 minutes to Centennial. You take 24 to 840. You get on 65 for about 5 miles. You get off, and it's like one more turn. It's really easy. Traffic's not bad, barring any kind of accidents. So go on up there and support them tonight. If you can't make it, of course, we got you covered right here on Thunder Radio. So that's coming up tonight. Now, win or lose, let's go ahead and remind everybody, they're still playing on Saturday. If they win tonight, they will be at home Saturday in the state sectional against the loser of Beach and Hendersonville. Beach Hendersonville play tonight in their region championship game. So the loser of that will travel to the winner of our game Saturday. If you lose tonight, you travel to the winner of that game on Saturday. You win on Saturday, you're headed to the Glass House next week. That's the state tournament. That's where you want to be. That's the ultimate goal. So I know the girls are excited about that. And you got to remember, this is that group that this junior group. There's no seniors on this team, but this junior group, that's the group that got to the Final Four in middle school. A few years ago when they were in 8th grade. So they're used to these positions. They've been there. They've been part of big games before. So I think this is a group that's going to do well for us tonight. So, but best of luck to them. We're proud of them, however things go. And hopefully, if they can win tonight, Well, you talk about getting that place rocking on Saturday.
Man.
It's going to be a madhouse.
Yeah, I might have to wear earplugs.
It's a little loud in there. Westwood Baseball was in action last night. They opened up the season with a 10-1 win over Harris. Mason Hastings with the win on the mound. Davion Dykes coming in for the last couple innings of work. And I believe 3 RBI for Trey Sullivan in that win last night. So congratulations to them. Read about it on our website, thunder1320.com. Coffee Middle Baseball is scheduled to get their season underway tomorrow. Weather permitting. It's going to be cold and rainy and wet. The cold won't stop them, but the rainy and the wet. The rain, it's not supposed to rain tomorrow. It's just supposed to be a lot of rain today. And we got to catch a little high school baseball scrimmage yesterday. They'll open their season next week. Yeah. So spring sports are here. We just haven't really turned our focus to that because we're still focusing on our one winter sport team that's hanging on and hanging in there. The state tournament starts next Wednesday, by the way, I believe. Tuesday or Wednesday. So they will play next week. It will not be a long layoff between the sectional and the state. Hopefully we'll be up there covering that for you. Any comings and goings out of you? You got anything over there?
I want to remind everybody that the Dusty Elam Foundation, their annual event is coming up. Save the date for that. That's going to be May the 11th. They're going to be celebrating 20 years. And
that's right.
Let me think, Josh.
I got some other ones when you're done.
You go ahead.
So we got my normal countdowns, right? I like to do those. We are 6 days away from Election Day. That is March the 5th. We are 11 days away from the return of daylight savings time, which we're very pumped about. 15 days away from the Dream for We Foundation Radiothon, which will be March the 14th. Right here on Thunder Radio. We'll start working on that in the next couple of days and promoting that quite a bit more heavily. And 21 days away from the official return of spring. Officially on the calendar.
Thank goodness.
It's felt springy the past couple of days. Windy and warm. We missed y'all yesterday. We were Studio B yesterday. And by Studio B, I mean it was pretty much a replay. I was talking to somebody yesterday at the baseball scrimmage, and he was like, I was telling the kids on the way, and this sounds a lot like yesterday's show. Yeah, very good. It was. Yeah, we don't do that much, but occasionally if we have a late night, we will do that with updated weathers and such. We go to Centennial for basketball. We are Studio B in it tomorrow. Yeah,
okay,
absolutely.
I thought so.
Absolutely. There's a lot of takes a lot of time to celebrate a region championship, you know.
Absolutely.
You gotta get that handled.
Yep.
Properly. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
We have a busy show today. Wednesday's Worst Criminals. Name that tune, stupid silly stat, all that good stuff. We have a weather update for you. I mentioned it earlier in the show. This is step outside right now. It's the warmest it's going to be all day. The temperature is going to plummet. It's the 66 right now. We're going to hit 40 by about 5 o'clock this afternoon. Rain will move in the next couple of hours. Yeah, could see some pretty heavy wind gusts. Could see a thunderstorm or two. Low tonight, 27 degrees. 52 tomorrow. Partly sunny skies. And then Thursday night in the upper 30s. Rain chance returns on Friday. 80% chance of showers. High of 50. We keep a 40% chance of showers around early in the day on Saturday. High of 64. That clears out for Sunday, and we're going to be around 70 degrees and sunny on Sunday with gusty winds of 20 miles an hour. For the next month, just go ahead and count on gusty winds being in the forecast. If it's anywhere above 40 degrees, it's going to be windy this time of year. Weather forecast brought to you by Patent Pest Control. Spiders, termites, fleas, ants. Call today. You want that pest control team with no contract obligations. 931-247-0781. That's 931-247-0781. All right, we got more morning show. We're here until 8:30. Brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence, and it isn't getting any better as we age. But what if
Shannon said I need to learn to imitate Harry Doyle from Major League and start calling games like him. You have no idea how many times I've wanted to do that.
Who said that?
Shannon Frame. If it wasn't high school, I probably would.
That's funny.
Maybe have a couple drinks before I show up, you know, to see what happens. But no, I won't do that. There have been times. This last football season was rough. It was not fun.
This has got to go like this. It's got to.
Oh, Holly, I thought you were an expert in hard hats. I thought you were certified hard hat
Well, I didn't work out there long.
installer.
I think it just goes on like that. That's, you got to be strong, I think. I just ain't real strong. Ow!
Good, Holly, good.
Oi! Ow! It pinches a little. Oh, shoot.
This is the whole segment. Just watch Holly install this, put this hard hat together. You get your tongue stuck out your mouth like Olivia.
Hurts my thumbs.
Holly, how hard are you pushing? What, did you cut it? Your thumb? Or did
No.
it just indent it?
Yeah.
She's pushing so too hard.
Too hard?
Yeah.
I don't think it's too hard because they're not going in. Get in there, you old rascal.
Shannon said Wednesdays worst criminal should go to Coffee County. A month or so ago, a naked guy tried to burn his car with his wife in it.
Oh.
He was butt naked when he was arrested. Did that really happen?
How do,
I haven't heard
was
about
that?
Send me
yeah.
that report. Sounds like a good story. And not a good story. I hope she's okay.
Oh,
It sounds like what would happen in reverse at our house.
you would try to burn.
You know, you would try to burn it. That's messed up.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
Manchester's only live and local radio morning show. You're listening to Josh and Holly on Thunder Radio.
Morning show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Half off of non-surgical cosmetics if you book and mention Thunder Radio. So get in touch with them, Middle Tennessee Surgical Associates at 1030 MacArthur Street. Online, drvanwinkle.com. Holly has got a hard hat she's tried to install on top of the punching bag. That doesn't fit. And now it's falling over.
Josh's dad sent him a pretty cool look. I mean, that's pretty slick looking, this black hard hat. Normally, they're white or yellow.
White. Why have you started emphasizing the H on everything? White. So what?
I'm trying to enunciate on the radio better.
Okay. I appreciate the effort that you're putting in our quest to become a syndicated powerhouse of a show. We're taking Rick and Bubba's spot.
Fake news.
Dr.
Anyway.
Carmine said I thought she was putting together one of those hat beer funnels.
I wish I had one of those.
Yeah, make the morning show
This
go.
show
It's
would
not
be
too
a
early.
lot better.
It's not too early either. We show up at Common John at 8 o'clock for breakfast, and we don't drink coffee. You know, that's all I'm going to say. It's water. We have
Our
water.
hours are different.
We have to get started.
We
early.
drink it during the day, and then that way at night for ball games,
We're ready to go. Absolutely. 100% agree with that mentality. Anyway, Dr. Van Winkle, learn more at drvanwinkle.com. Have off of those non-surgical cosmetics. We've got a busy show. Wednesday's Worst Criminals later, and of course games. What are we talking about here? I don't know what you have planned.
What do you have planned?
Nothing.
It sounds like you got something.
No.
Let's do it. Let's do your thing.
No, I really didn't have anything. It hit me. The whole. Have you seen the Wendy's?
They're about to go up in prices.
Like where they're going to do like a a surge pricing menu fluctuation based on demand. Like it's not going up necessarily, but like
If it's a bestseller, it is.
if it's busy or well, let me read this story.
Okay.
Dynamic pricing model. We will begin testing a variety of enhanced features on these digital menu boards like dynamic pricing, different offerings in certain parts of the day, AI-enabled menu changes, and blah, blah, blah.
So if it's lunchtime and they're busy, prices are going to go up.
I don't know if that's exactly what's going to happen. That's kind of how people are reading it, and they're losing their minds over it. I have a real simple solution. You just don't go. Just don't go.
There you go.
So people, if you always want to see a different part of the world, go to the New York Times Facebook page and look at the comments there.
Yeah.
And you'll see a whole different world of people, and they aren't American. It's just different over there. And so, it's like, well, this is price gouging. It's not price gouging. It's supply and demand if that's how they want to do it. But it's real simple. They shouldn't be allowed to do that. That's the great thing about the free market. They can try that if they like.
Yeah.
And if it goes
And guess
well,
what?
good for them.
You don't have to go.
But you don't have to go by there and eat. I mean, I'm out on Wendy's since they got rid of my grilled chicken sandwich.
I like a spicy chicken sandwich from Wendy's, but
people are just eliminating grilled chicken.
It's kind of pricey for fast food anyway. And if I know at lunchtime it's going to be more expensive, I'm just not going to go or whatever.
Dynamic pricing, also known as surge pricing, is when the price of a product or service fluctuates according to demand or other factors. They're saying this is kind of like Uber. See, I've never taken an Uber. I don't understand that in this part of the world. Wendy's spokesperson said that dynamic pricing can, quote, allow Wendy's to be competitive and flexible with pricing. I love when these spokespeople get to going. Motivate customers to visit and provide them with the food they love at a great value. We will test a number of features, blah, blah, blah. I think this is a bad idea. But again, it's their business.
Or would they lower the price?
Yeah, like do I get like 50-cent burgers at 10 p.m.? Like,
well, it seems like they would want to raise the price then because you're not as busy, so we got to make some money. But that's not supply and demand.
Yeah, I don't. It's surge pricing, I guess. Whatever they've come up with. Again, I don't feel like it's the best idea, but whatever. Maybe it'll work good for them. It's hard to even afford fast food anymore, as much as it costs to go there. But I don't understand the outrage of. I mean, people are mad they should be stopped. What do you mean they should be stopped? I saw that comment yesterday. Stopped by who?
Who's going to stop
Whom?
them? They.
Who?
They.
The government. They want the government to fix it. Look at your healthcare cost, and then tell me the government needs to get involved.
The less the government is involved in your lives, the better you're going to be.
Yes, 100%. Dan Bongino. Jessica says, I drive Uber occasionally, and those surges are nice for the driver. So I guess you make more money, obviously.
Okay.
But anyway, that wasn't really the intent of the segment. I just saw that yesterday, and I thought that it wasn't the fact that they're doing it, it's the reaction that this is price gouging. I think you need to relook at price gouging. That's not what that is.
A couple days ago, we were talking about the word deserves. I think, we were talking about the dog bed, the dog bed. And dogs deserve a good design. And I think people use and feel that they deserve more than they actually do.
Yeah. You don't have to go there. And here's the thing. If I'm Burger King here in town,
you're going to use that.
I'm going to have a big old sign up there that says our prices stay the same.
Right.
Come here for, steady pricing.
I love sign wars.
Yeah, and that's what I saw one I guess I didn't see it. I had somebody tell me about it, about a car wash. They had a car wash it was in somewhere in Middle Tennessee, but it was like, it wasn't here. I know y'all are upset about all these new car washes. So it said it was a car wash. They had a car wash. They were running it or whatever. It was like, I don't know, it was $20 for your car wash.
Sure.
They washed your car for you or whatever. And then a car wash came in across the street and it said $5 car washes. That they were doing all their car washes for $5.
Yeah.
And they couldn't compete. The
Sure.
$20 places that we can't lower our prices to that and,
Yeah.
and stay in business. So they put a sign out front that said, "We fix $5 car washes."
Perfect.
And I'm like, that's what I love it.
Well, it's true because I went through a car wash recently that was just,
Against my suggestions,
you didn't suggest anything
Well,
to me.
I-
I wasn't even, you had no,
I said, "Don't go to that."
no, you didn't. You didn't even
After
know
she
where.
went,
Yeah, after.
I said, "No, Holly."
I could punch you in the
Because
face.
she called. She
sometimes.
said, "I got a membership." I'm like, "No, no, no, no."
No, let me tell. Gosh, you're gonna make me mad. I'm getting hot, and I needed to go to a car wash. It was after we had the snow, and there was a lot of salt.
Hmm.
There was only one car wash open at the time that I was going to get it washed. Only one, and I went through the thing, and they said if you buy a membership, it's going to be this month. You can use it for the whole month, and then you just cancel the membership. It's fine. You can still use it for the whole month. I said, fine, yes, let's do that. So I go through the car wash, and it's not that good of a car wash. Like I could still see dirty strips on my car. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to
Probably
use this.
plenty of swirls and streaks in the paint now too.
And I told Josh, I said, hey, I went through the car wash. I got one of these things, but I'm going to cancel it. And you know what I did? I canceled it. And then that was the end of it. I got three car washes out of it. And so I got my money's worth. But did I? Because the car was still dirty. So it is what it is.
I'm glad
But
she
I like
canceled
how
it.
you come in here and is like, I told her not to do that. No, you didn't. And plus,
I told her to cancel it. And
you
she
don't
did.
tell me
She-
what to do.
but
I'm going to do what I want.
She listened. I said, "Go cancel that right now," and she did.
No, I didn't.
Jerry said, "Must have been in Tullahoma." That's right. Tullahoma is the Indian word for car wash. We're catching up over here. We're getting a new one, Jerry. I don't know if you've seen that. Going to be there.
People are mad.
They don't like that.
I encourage them to go get a bank loan and
Absolutely.
start their own business, something that they're passionate about, so people can get on Facebook and bash them.
The popular one on the Manchester Forum is Family Entertainment Center. We need a family entertainment center. They need to open one. What about a skating ring? What about a skating ring? That one in Tullahoma stays busy. It's been closed for over a year or more.
We got the rec center. You got the detention.
Yeah. What else would you like for they to open?
They opened that skate park,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's the that Iron Man course that's on the trail. The Boy Scouts just put that new bike trail in. Well, they didn't put it in, but maybe they put it in. I don't know how bike trails work. No, they're responsible for it. I'm trying to have a conversation, and you're just reading comments.
I know. I'm sorry. I apologize. People are getting on to they about things. And it's my favorite. It's my favorite when people get on to they. We get into this discussion a lot here, but I think we can never have enough of it. About people and their, I guess, lack of
lack of knowledge about how
the world works.
Yeah. Not even the whole world. You don't have to
Learn how your community works.
You don't have to know how the whole world works. That's a lot of information.
just
there's
basic-
there's smarter people than us out there for that.
Basic capitalist economy.
You
Just learn how
need
that
to
goes.
learn how Coffee County works.
They don't open anything. They open a bunch of Mexican restaurants, though.
My
They sure do open them car washes.
My favorite thing that I saw recently was the story about the Manchester City Police Department getting 7 new vehicles, and then
Yes.
people getting on there mad because they're not fixing the roads.
Well,
I'm
they
like,
sure ain't been fixing them potholes. Yeah.
what do you,
What are you talking about? That's not their job.
that's like someone doing your dishes, and then you've been like, well, you didn't cut my grass. That's something
Well,
else.
good thing my dishes are clean, but ain't nobody touched my grass.
What are you talking about?
Somebody said maybe the chamber president-elect should host a forum and get some ideas. That's a great idea.
Who had that idea so I can punch him?
Jessica Addison.
I won't punch Jessica.
Yeah. Yeah. So the president-elect of the Chamber of Commerce, that's who they is, really. If you want to know who they is. You go talk to the president-elect of the Chamber of Commerce. She's got all the answers. But yeah, maybe you should host a forum. To be clear,
it wouldn't be a bad idea to maybe make some informative TikToks.
right? Like this
is where these people are getting their information anyways. TikTok. Let's be honest. They're not reading
inform. So the government 101. All right, guys. Today we're going to talk about the difference between the city and the county. And this, we could do it. Here's the difference between the city school system and the county school system. Which school does your child go to? And then we could walk through, because it happens when we have school closings. City schools are closed. What about Raider Academy? They're not city schools. I mean, it's hypothetical, y'all. It's a joke. Hey, it's not real news. And then it's like, well, Raider Academy's in the city. Like, they don't understand that.
Looks like I'm about to get even busier.
Yes, you are.
I'm going to have somebody explain it all to me, because I don't know either.
Holly doesn't know. Somebody come explain how it works to the Chamber President-elect here. What did you have planned for this segment that we didn't do, and we can do it in the 8 o'clock hour?
Hashtag if I was president. So it kind of
on
fitting.
Theme. Yeah. We'll talk about that in the next hour, the 8 o'clock hour.
It kind of got me. You sending me that Joe Biden video yesterday.
Oh, man. Oh, it's so good. I mean, it's an old one.
An oldie but a goodie.
It's I want to start with 2 words. Made in America. But then there's somebody took that and they combined the State Farm "Not If You Bundle It" commercial with it.
Yeah.
And everybody, so after he said it, the people were looking around going, counting, and they're like, "Not if you bundle it."
And they're like, "Oh, he's on to something."
Yeah. And I laughed so hard at that.
Do you think there's going to be a Do you think there's going to be a debate?
I hope. I really hope, but I do not believe for a minute that the DNC and the Biden campaign is going to allow him to get on stage with Donald Trump.
That should
They're
be,
just hoping he gets arrested for something between now and then.
You should
we're about to have another pandemic.
You can't be a police officer until you qualify with your gun. Like, you can't move on to the next step until you do this thing. I feel like that should be something that you have to do.
People are starting to jump in on that. Surely there's not going to be no debate. There's no chance. I don't think. I mean, I hope so. I think that would be one of the best pieces of entertainment we've seen in a while, and we deserve it. If we've had to put up with this stuff, let's be friendly. For 4 years, we should get to see him and Trump on the stage at the same time.
Yeah.
Like that, it would be one of the best things.
Ratings would be through the roof.
Absolutely. I'm going to carry it on the radio.
So $7 million commercials for the debate.
Let's see. It might be the first debate I've watched. People, I mean, it would be incredible ratings. All right. We're across the top of the hour. We've got to jump in. And somebody said the local Wendy's manager is not aware of any price changes. Yeah. I think that they said that was going to be slowly rolled out in some certain areas. So I don't think that's necessarily anything happening here.
Somebody's going to be on the Manchester, Tennessee forum later complaining that our Wendy's is raising prices.
Yeah, they said it was kind of
we never said that.
What is it? What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
When you just sample something, you try something out.
Sample.
That's not the word, but sure. Man. Now I'm mad that I've lost that.
Okay, wait.
I'll spend minutes sitting here waiting to find that.
Beta testing?
Beta testing. Thank you, Holly.
Golly, I'm so smart.
I think it's kind of like a beta testing situation in certain areas of the country. They may try it. I would guess probably in your bigger cities, stuff like that, but I don't know. All right. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Half off of his non-surgical cosmetic treatments like Emcella treatments. So this spring and summer, you want to run, play with the grandkids, or maybe you just want to sneeze without having problems. Well, Emcella can fix that, and we're gonna prove it. Holly's had it done. We're gonna maybe try that again. We're gonna visit Dr. Van Winkle for the morning show here in the next couple of weeks.
I look forward to it.
Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. When we come back, we got to name that tune, stupid silly stat later on, joke of the day as well. It's all right here on the morning show. We want your birthdays too. Call those in 728-1320. We'll touch on those towards the back end of the 7 o'clock hour.
Think you have to settle for mediocre car insurance to save money? Think again. It's possible to get superior coverage and still save money with Erie Insurance. Customers.
Takes me a second. Holly thinks I get this sound switched over in like 4 seconds. Takes me just a second. Go ahead about Daphne.
Daphne said to not forget about all the free indoor entertainment at the library, and
True
and it's true. That's
stay
not
busy.
your mama's library. Like
No.
when the library when I was little, it was a quiet. You went in there, you checked your book out, used the Dewey Decimal System, and
Ask a kid with the Dewey Decimal System.
checked your book out, and we're quiet. But they've got all kinds of
Remember in like elementary school,
events.
you could see who checked out the book, like to be on the car.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I like seeing when they passed out textbooks.
Oh, yeah, your book last
who
year?
the kid, yeah.
who had my book last year? If it was a kid I know, I'm like, that's gonna be a good year.
And then you flip through it and you see a bunch of phallic shapes, and you're like, this kid was a turd.
The forum later, quote, Thunder Radio told me my cheeseburger's $7 after dark.
Yeah.
They're
I've been-
not paying attention to us.
I've been eating a lot of cheeseburgers lately. I don't know if it's my hankering for spring and summertime, but when we were at the baseball game last night, I don't even eat ketchup, but I got a whiff of someone's ketchup, and I was like, I need a hot dog real bad. Instead, we went out to Bosky's, and I got a buffalo chicken wrap. Golly, if my mama's there, I'd have slapped her. It was so good.
It was pretty good.
Man, it was good. Best wrap I've ever had, honestly.
Oh, those buffalo chicken wraps and the Thai chicken wraps, both very good out there.
I was almost embarrassed at how quickly I ate it.
Mm.
I might need to run to the bathroom real fast.
Did you put a song in?
Yeah.
She did. Looks like. I wonder what the chances are of a Biden-Trump debate. Like, we think 50-50 or less than 20%, absolutely 0%. I think what's going to happen is they're both going to have their own town halls. Like Biden will be on MSNBC doing town halls, and Trump will be on Fox News or wherever doing his town halls, or on X and doing. I think they're on. There won't be any debates. That's what I think is going to happen. Like, I don't think they'll debate. I think they'll have their separate town halls where they get their friendly questions from plants in the audience, and they won't get together. And it's a shame too, because I would love to watch it.
You shouldn't be allowed to be president if you can't.
If you can't get on the
If you
stage and
can't
talk to the
argue
other
your
person.
point, no.
This program does not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Thunder Radio Management. Well, yes, it actually does. It's the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Here until 8:30, morning show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. We've got games coming up. Name that tune, stupid silly stat. Rain moving into the area. Let's talk about that real quick. Probably closer to 8 o'clock, maybe a little later. Some sprinkles up there now, though, but the heavier rain probably closer to around 8. Temperatures are going to plummet. We're at 66 right now. We'll be at 40 by the end of the day. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique, the Woodland Shopping Plaza, near downtown Manchester, 205 South Woodland Street. Speaking of Wisteria Hill, Holly, Katie wants to know when you're going to ride by on your bike basket and pick her up so you can do your exercise before the spring.
Yeah.
Because that was supposed to be a thing. Was it not?
That's Katie?
Katie Whaley. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I did.
Katie, you're going to learn real quick. She's not going to follow up on any exercises.
No, I'm going to do this. The only thing is I have to buy a bike. And
Borrow. She meant to say borrow.
No, I'm going to buy a bike. I'm going to buy one.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be a $600 bike. I just need
Let's get you a Huffy.
something better than like a mountain bike or something.
Okay.
Not like one of the ones you buy at a mountain bike store.
Like a mountain bike, but not a real one.
I'm talking about like one you order off Wayfair
Yeah, okay.
and put it together. Anyway, once I do that, we're starting up a bike club. Kate Bryant,
Katie
myself, Katie Whaley.
Whaley. All the Katies and
We're gonna
Holly
we're gonna roll up to events in town and
on your bikes. Are you gonna wear the spandex? The bike spandex.
let me tell you something. The problem that I have with the bikes are the seats. I need something a little wider. You know what I'm saying? Like these little bike seats are not made for everybody. It's not one size fits all
No.
bike seats. I need a good 2-foot wide seat.
You gonna see a 2x4 hammered to the top of a bike riding around town. There's Holly.
It hurts. Those bike seats hurt. I remember I went to a spin class at the rec center, and yeah, my muscles were sore, but my rear end was that's let me just
Just
stop
think
right
how bad
there.
the
Yeah.
seat felt.
Okay.
I'm not made for this.
You're lucky you're way over there.
I'm just saying it's big. Why you think I married you?
Hope you got a big truck because I'm gonna put my bike in it.
Yes, Holly. Now, what's for lunch at Prater's?
All right. To be honest, I don't know what day it is. Wednesday. Smoked meatloaf, pork loin over dressing, smoked pulled pork, mashed potatoes with brown gravy, pinto beans, green beans, squash, potato salad, coleslaw, and side salad. Get your choice of a meat, 2 sides, a drink, and bread, all for just $9.99. You can find Prater's at 620 Woodbury Highway.
Hey, Ma! Can we get some meatloaf? The meatloaf! We want it now! The meatloaf!
No surge pricing at Prater's. I think it's just the same. I did get a text. They are looking for help. So if you want to, how many times are you going to set that up and let it fall over?
It's been set up the whole time.
They are looking for help at Prater's Barbecue. So if you're looking for a job, want to make some extra money, or know somebody who's looking for something, they're hiring immediate openings for wait staff during the day, especially during the day. So that means you get to work the lunch buffet and get those tips, make pretty good money.
Yeah.
On that. So go by and see them at 620 Woodbury Highway. All right, games, Holly.
All right, we're going to play Name That Tune. Josh has got a little snippet of a song. He's going to play a 1, 2, and a 3-second clip. Once you have figured out what the name of the song is and the artist, and you're never going to get it.
Never gonna get it. Never gonna
That's
get
not
it.
it.
No.
Give us a call on the Ben Lomond hotline. The area code is 931-728-1320. You can dial the second line, 728-3526. And the winner, if you can get it on the 1-second clip, what do I have to give?
I don't know, Holly.
You're going to get a bag of Black Rifle coffee and a Thunder Radio t-shirt. But if it goes to the 2...
Did you put the mug out the other day
No,
for the
I
person
didn't.
who won that?
No, I'll get it out today.
Okay. Hope they didn't come by to pick it up yesterday.
Well, it's here.
All right, name this tune and the artist. It's going to be hard to get that on that half a second. Like, I feel like I'm going to make an executive decision to go ahead and go on to the 2-second clip.
Nope.
There's not enough there. It's not enough to work with.
I'm
I
not
just
going
don't know that we can get much out of that. What?
I thought I heard somebody pull up.
728-1320. If you could name that tune and the artist. I'll give it another couple of seconds, but I think we're going to move on. Holly either makes it way too hard or way too easy, usually.
Indeed.
Morning show.
Be My Little Baby. I don't know the artist, but I know it's off Dirty Dancing.
Oh, so close, but not all the information there.
Oh.
Good try. Morning show.
It's George Jones and Loretta Lynn. Who let the dogs out?
So close. So close. Yeah.
Close.
I love it. I love it. But no, that's not going to be right. Let's try it again. Morning show.
Be My Baby, the Ronettes.
Yes, there it is. Be My Baby, the Ronettes. Who is this?
Donna Gordon.
Good job.
Donna.
Donna, well done. You got that quickly. Come on by the Thunder Radio studios, and we're going to hook you up with some really awesome prizes, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thanks for
you so
playing.
much.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. 10:30.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you, Holly. 1030 MacArthur. No, that's not our address. 1030 Oakdale Street. You go 1030 MacArthur Street, you'll see Dr. Van Winkle. 1030 Oakdale Street for us. The Unity Medical Center studios here.
If I
Jessica Addison had it right.
Desert Island CDs, it would be the Dirty Dancing soundtrack.
Really?
I love every song on that movie.
You can only take one CD with you.
So that would be it.
It was painful back in the day to get a CD and there's like 3 songs on there you want to hear. And the other 10 are terrible.
I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, when I get into my car, if I'm not listening, if we're not in Thunder Radio range, I'll listen to my Pandora, and it's either bubblegum oldies or Megan Thee Stallion. There's no in between.
Unless I make her listen to Wallen.
Golly, he gets in the car, he's like, put on Wallen. I'm so sick of Morgan Wallen. I'm just here to tell y'all.
Well, you better get unsick. We're going to see him in May.
Well, as many times as you have made me listen to Morgan Wallen, and I don't know if I know any of the names of the songs, or I don't think I can sing them all the way through. I know that I should be able to.
That's a shame.
Well,
we got a good 2 hours in the car today, so we can get through most of the set list.
No, we're not.
That I anticipate that he'll play in May. That way, you know all the songs.
Didn't he come out with a new album, or was it? It was released before he wanted it to be?
No, there were some songs from the Deep Track days that some people were putting out.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not happy about it, but he re-released or re-recorded a couple songs on there and put out.
Oh,
but he's got a new album coming out.
So we're gonna hear a bunch of new Morgan.
I don't know when the release date of that is. Actually,
it's just been a while since I've been to a concert. So
when is the last time, besides Bonnaroo, when's the last time we went to a concert? I can't remember the last concert we went to. It's been a while. Dave Matthews probably.
It had to be in
3-4 pre-COVID. Have we been to a concert since COVID?
I don't think so.
Believe we have.
We've went to sporting events. We've went to some hockey games.
But we've not gone to a concert or on a cruise since COVID. Things that we did pretty regularly before.
Not regular. We've been on 3 cruises. It wasn't a
We've
regular.
been on more than 3 cruises.
No.
Yeah.
4.
I think 5 or 6.
No, we have not.
Honeymoon. There's one. Then we went on one with your sister and brother-in-law. We went on one with the kids to New Orleans. We went on one on our own to Mexico. We went on one with the kids for Christmas. There's 5 I can think of quickly.
That doesn't count. That's the same cruise.
No, it's not.
The one we went on for Christmas was the one we took the kids to Mexico in.
No.
Yeah.
A completely different cruise.
Man.
We went. This woman who talks daily about how she can't remember nothing is going to sit here and argue with me.
Are you talking about the one we went for Thanksgiving?
We went on
just me and you.
Just
we
me and
snuck
you.
away.
Yeah, and then we went on one with the kids to Mexico the first
These
time.
people do not care about our cruise.
I know. That's why I don't want to.
Why are you arguing with me?
Because you're wrong. If you just would have hushed your mouth, I wasn't going to say anything. But because you wanted to pipe up and be like, we don't do that.
But you just made it seem like we were like cruising all the time.
We went on
over a 10-year period. We went on 4 or 5.
She keeps lowering the number. was over a 7-year period. We went on 5 or 6.
Whatever. Whatever you say, buddy.
We sure couldn't afford to when we first got married. I was like, if we don't get any money for our wedding, we're not going to be able to pay the bills when we get back.
We didn't know how. Yeah, if we didn't get those wedding cards with money in them, we wouldn't have been able to have the gas to pay to get back home from honeymoon.
I know. We appreciate y'all. Oh, it's been a while. All right. Congratulations to Donna Winter on Name That Tune today. We still got Stupid Silly Stat. We've got Joke of the Day coming up in just a few minutes. We got your birthdays. Hashtag If I Was President. That'll be later on in the show. Wednesday's Worst Criminals. What?
I just want everybody to know we're not pompous. We don't like
nobody thinks that.
We don't cruise all the time and get on here and like.
It's not even an expense. It's the least expensive vacation you can take. Pretty much. It's cheaper to cruise than just to go to Gatlinburg.
All right. Well, as long as everybody doesn't think we're snobby.
We're not cruising Disney in an ocean suite. That'd be different.
Well,
we're in steerage.
We're down there with Jack Dawson and them.
Fewest rats I've ever seen. Or whatever it was he says. All right. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. We're here until 8:30.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
This local news update is brought to you by Spring Street Market, 801.
Shut my trap. I'm going to tell you something. It makes me want to be very unprofessional.
Shut your mouth, Holly.
Yeah, when you start saying stuff like that, I have to fight with.
Don't argue when you're wrong.
I just want you to know that, because when I come across this, I don't want there to be any confusion when I come across this desk.
Well, let's go ahead and
what's happening.
The numbers. Honeymoon. And then we went.
The one with your mom.
New Orleans. Yep. And then we were staying in Slidell.
The one with my sister.
And then your sister, which is Orlando. And then ourselves.
Thanksgiving.
That's Thanksgiving, yep. And then we took the kids on Christmas. So that's 5. I thought there was one more.
No, there's
for sure.
The
5.
Christmas one was the one we went where the girl one got sick.
Yeah, I know that. So like 3 times. I think people are tuning in hoping that you try to hit me. I still don't remember the last concert we went to.
Oh man, and that's bad for you because you remember everything.
I really feel like it was Dave Matthews at Bridgestone. Because I feel like that was not long before COVID.
I wonder if I can look back in my emails.
Businesses also participate through a nominal contribution, which offers Rotary the ability to contribute and support community needs.
I don't know.
Please consider adding your business to the flag program, as it is a win-win for everyone involved.
I just now saw this text from the beginning of the show. I guess I was talking about the Wendy's and the entitlement.
Yeah.
Jeff said entitlement mentality is one of the greatest threats to our country, but we feel it when everyone gets a trophy in Pee Wee soccer. Agreed.
People are too entitled.
Right. Let's see. No 2 reels in the fake, Trey, but I have your 2 reels in the fake for next week. Have them for next week. Trey sent me some good fakes, so I got them.
Repairs to the drainage system in the median of I-24. This will be weekend work only in Grundy County. 134 to 130.
Somebody out there?
Fast lane dates
I keep looking, but they're
Look, I heard that thing's
they're
across the
the
street. I heard somebody shutting the door out there. This wind's making the sound travel.
On Saturday, work will be performed on that Sunday. Time will be 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. 2 Tennessee Highway Patrol officers will be on the job site during this project. Find more details to these stories and so much more at our website. Go to thunder1320.com. This local news update has been brought to you by Spring Street Market, the place to go for the best meats in town. Spring Street Market on the corner of Spring and Coffee Street in Manchester.
All right, I'm sending you the stat.
If your credit is less than great, we have several banks.
Yes. Tracy, you didn't want to ruin Holly's day. By you losing.
No, I need to beat somebody. So that would have been a perfect opportunity.
It's quite the trash talker.
I look forward to winning. Yeah. Look at that. I put it together.
Yeah, it's good today.
Here. Try that on.
Oh, yank out the rest of my hair.
Maybe you gotta loosen it a little. That's sitting real high. Crank that
No,
knob.
I like it up here. Boom.
I like that it's black. Don't you?
All right.
Here, hand it back to me.
Do it right. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Half off of his non-surgical cosmetic work, including M-Sculpt Neo. Get that body you've always wanted. You can spot reduce fat as much as 30% on your lunch break. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. You just got to mention Thunder Radio when you book to get that deal. Join us over on the Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube channels for the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams. You can watch the show. We keep the conversation going during the breaks over there. It's usually something a little different. Christina Dotson wants to know where you got your hat. Holly.
I got this hat at A Winning Attitude.
That one?
Yeah, and I think it's a child's hat because my ears keep, like, I'll wear it and I like it, but my ears keep coming out the side of it. And that annoys me, so I keep trying to tuck my ears in. The headphones help. But it is fitted. It fits me good. It just, I wish they were a little longer on this. It's hard to find a good hat where everything fits just right. I love hats.
It's a long discussion about the hat.
Thanks for asking about my hat. I love hats.
Joke of the day.
I got tagged in this joke the other day. How do I find where I'm tagged?
Oh, Holly. Could you sound any older?
Why is Peter Pan always flying?
Why is that, Holly?
He never lands.
Oh, yes.
I like this joke because it never grows old.
Nice.
All right, joke of the day is brought to you by Board and Brush in Manchester. Board and Brush is perfect for just about any occasion. Birthday parties for kids and adults, bachelorette parties, work groups, sports teams. Get over there and enjoy team bonding. Board and Brush is also perfect for date nights, girls' nights out, and kids crafting. You don't have to be super crafty. They'll help you with everything. Learn more at boardandbrush.com/Manchester and follow them on Facebook for their specialty classes.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Him, did you bring your statistics?
Stupid Silly Stat revved up by our friends at Freedom Automotive in Manchester, 515 Hillsborough Boulevard. They're right in front of College Street Elementary School there on Hillsborough Boulevard. So they can take care of all your automotive repairs, get you ready for spring break trips, make sure your alignments are good, your exhaust work. It's hard to find good exhaust work. They do all of that, plus your catalytic converters, wheels, tires, and now they do wheels and tires for your UTVs and side-by-sides. And I know a lot of people are getting into that stuff these days. Go by and see them at Freedom Automotive. They'll take care of you. They're locally owned and operated. They're open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. Holly?
53% of mothers do this when their kids aren't home. What is it? 53% of mothers do this when their kids aren't home. What is it?
It is a family show. I just like to say that before we get started and somebody calls in and makes me mad.
Yeah. 53% of
Because
mothers.
the bells are ringing over here on Facebook. They're just ringing. Morning show.
Go to sleep.
Sleep. That was one of the first guesses over on Facebook. That's not it, though. Good try. Not it. Go to sleep. Clint says take a nap. That is not right. Nikki says clean, and Jacqueline says clean too. That's not right. So we've got some good guesses over on
We
Facebook.
do those things.
Yeah.
They're not wrong, but not what
That's not the
we're
right
looking
answer.
for. 53%, probably higher on those.
On those. This one, I'm a little surprised how high this number
I
is.
am too.
53% of mothers do this when their kids are not home. What is it? 728-1320. Morning show.
I don't know what you call it when they put that green stuff all over their face.
Facials.
Yeah.
Facial.
Yeah.
Not it.
Little face mask.
Pam says watch TV shows. The kids can't.
Yeah.
We still do that, and our kids are almost 18. I'm like, kids are in here. Turn it off. Morning show.
Read.
Good guess, but nope, not it.
I like when she calls in, she
Yeah.
pronounces, she enunciates.
A lot of emphasis. Morning show.
Play video games.
Boom, there it is. Play video games. You got it. What's your name?
Raylan Phillips.
Raylan.
Good job.
Is your mom Heather Phillips with New Haven Mortgage?
Does she play video games when you're not there?
No, my dad does.
Your dad does? Okay. All right. Well, we're going to get you a Thunder Radio shirt. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. Precious. Play the kids' video
The
games.
dads I can see.
Technically, the answer is play the kids' video games. Like, not their video games. Like, go play
We're assuming that
Yeah.
the parents don't have video games.
That's a bad assumption, Holly.
No, the moms.
Okay.
I don't think there's
Yeah.
that many moms. I don't think there's 53% of moms
My
with their
dads
gaming
still have
console.
their Maddens.
Yeah,
Some I don't, but
the guys I get,
the
but
moms go in there.
so I'm not gonna lie.
Jessica Addison had it right on Facebook. By the way.
When the Wii just came out, our kids were video game age, like young, I don't know, 8, maybe younger than that even. But Mario on the Wii, I would sit and play it for hours when they were at school. I would beat levels,
Yeah.
while they were at
Mhm.
school.
Yeah. I love Mario.
And honestly, a few years ago, the kids got the VRs
Yes.
before
We got them before Christmas.
And when they weren't there, I opened them and I played them.
we had them out. We played them for 2 weeks before Christmas.
Let me tell you why.
Well, you got to make sure they work right.
One year for Christmas, I wanted to get the boy one, the PS4.
Yeah, I think it was a 4.
It was the 4. And what were they, like 400?
They were expensive.
They
I
were
don't remember
really
the price,
expensive at the time. And so let's say 300. I have no idea. So I bought what I thought was a PS4, wrapped it up for him for Christmas. He opens it on Christmas morning.
It was like what was it, like the Walking Dead edition?
It was the Walking Dead
or
edition.
something like
Yeah.
that.
So it had a bunch of skins like you could put on the side of
Yeah.
your, but that's all it was. There was no
There's no game. There's no console.
console.
Yeah, it had a game in it.
It had a poster. You may not just paid $300-400 for a poster and some like little trinket collectibles.
Yeah, it was like $350
Excuse me?
bucks or something. So we were like, okay, it's kind of like a
I
Black
thought
Friday
it-
deal.
Yeah, I
and you could
thought it
just-
was the game, and so
the
now
console. Yeah.
it so he's like, I can't play with this. So it was a bit. I had to put it all back together, take it back the next day, but he didn't get to play with this thing on
on
Christmas morning. And so now, if I buy something like that, I take it out, make sure it is what it is. I play with it.
We played with it for 2 weeks, and it was all we did there for a while. It was the first time we had played with the VRs.
If you've never done that, you do that with your friends because it's hilarious.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time on those. Just the basic free games were fun for us.
Yeah.
And we bought
Just
them.
learning how to use the controllers to pick stuff up.
Oh, I had a blast.
There's a tutorial at the beginning where there's a table of things like a paper airplane and blocks,
Yeah.
and you get to practice.
Your nephew fell over playing the game.
Yeah, that's always
He was, well, how old was he when that happened? Probably 4.
yeah.
You watched him. He was playing, and all of a sudden he started leaning forward, and
To
he just
grab something,
and he just kept falling, and he just hit the floor.
Yeah,
I almost took off and ran after
Josh
a
was
football.
playing football.
Yeah, I almost, like, I've seen a video of somebody taking off running after
I've
a
seen
football,
lots of those.
and I almost did it. The ball was fumbled, and I was like, "Oh, I got to
It's
get
so
it."
realistic.
So I went to go get the football, and it hit me before.
You're supposed to stay in like this bubble.
Morning show.
You remember when Teddy and Grubby come out the first animated toys?
Teddy Ruxpin, yeah.
Well, we bought Corey. He was 3, and we got him Teddy. The next year, Grubby come out.
Yeah.
And you had a little cord, and you plugged them up, and then they took turns talking.
Yeah.
Grubby wouldn't do nothing. And this was Christmas Eve night, and the old Walmart had a manager sign up there. I called him, and you believe he came and opened up Walmart
Oh,
to get a Grubby for Corey.
that's nice. That's
Probably don't get that service
Uh-huh.
these days, huh?
yeah.
But you don't get that like that anymore.
No, that was
That's
the
been a long time ago.
the old Walmart. You're talking about the Goodwill Walmart.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that one. All right. Thanks.
Okay. Have a good day.
You too.
I used to love going to that Walmart when it was that little Walmart where Goodwill is now, and then they had the little rides out front. They weren't
Oh,
really
yeah.
rides, but you would put a quarter in. It was like a helicopter, like it would go up like. A little,
Oh,
come back
yeah, I
down.
know.
I love playing. Like get to play in those. Like it's a good day if I got
Right?
I got to play in those. Like,
You know what
we
we-
ain't got 2 quarters.
I wanted to put my quarters in the bubblegum machine.
Yeah.
I wanted something out of the bubblegum.
Now those are
machine
still around.
real bad.
Like the bubble gum machine and the little trinkets or whatever they are, a little quarter and a turn, and you get a little sticky
I don't
hand.
see
or,
kids getting stuff out of there
but
much.
they're
anymore.
there. But the rides, I call them rides. I don't know
They're
what
not
they
there
are
anymore.
That stuff's not there anymore.
I didn't even know. I didn't even realize that until you said it.
Yeah, I don't think. At least I don't ever see them. Where you would get in and the helicopter would go up, or you get to steer the car like it would just like tilt, like it didn't do anything. You get in there and it would tilt when you turned the wheel, and you just thought that was the best fun.
There was a bubblegum machine at the Dollar General closest to my Meemaw's house in Georgia, and it was a Flintstones one, and it had eggs in it, and when you put your money in, it played this big song, and the Dino inside he would spin, and it was loud and colorful, and then it would drop an egg out, and it was like, man, it was a big deal when you got a quarter and you got to go put it in that bubblegum machine for a
It was the show. It was the
one-
experience.
Yeah,
And people buy an experience.
for a 1 cent ring that
You used to get those and you give them to your girlfriend in elementary school. I got this for you.
I didn't ever get any of those. I got some ring pops.
Nikki says they still have those at the mall. I don't know which mall she speaks of.
It's like a play area.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know they still had those. Trey said my kid keeps Spring Street Market's doors open by funding that gumball machine.
My favorite thing to get was like the snotty slime stuff,
Mhm.
the goo, and it's not. It would get on your clothes and leave a mess, and I don't care. I liked it.
The things that just kept you happy.
Yeah,
When you were
and the
little.
stickers. I liked the stickers.
I wanted the gumballs. I wanted the gumballs.
I hardly ever got candy. I
think
always
I've also-
wanted the toys. No matter how dumb they were, I was like, yeah, I'm getting that.
And it's
I'm getting
broken
that
before
little
you get home.
monster you put on the end of your finger.
And you lose that or ends up in the floorboard of the car with
Yeah.
the Happy Meal toys that you're broken.
Happy Meal toys are a big deal. They were
They
for
were.
me.
I don't think are they still a big deal?
Probably for kids. That was. Did you when you got a Happy Meal? Did you have to eat your whole
I don't
Happy
remember.
Meal before you were allowed to have your toy, or could you open your toy and eat your
No,
food
we were
at the
too
same
poor. I
time?
think we pawned the toys. I don't think
No,
I got,
shut
I don't think we got to play with them.
Didn't pawn them. I was allowed to. Like they didn't make us wait to open the toy. I see some parents that are like, well, you can have this when you eat your food.
That's
I guess
probably
we
the
were
better
just hungry.
parents.
We ate it without being told.
Yeah. They're probably the better parents.
I'm sure.
We're not on that level.
I'm not.
Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Real quick, I want to tell you about what's happening over at the Coffee County Fair. So got this from Stuart Little this morning. I knew this was going on. So they are doing their theme contest. The fair is. The deadline is March the 1st. So what is that, 2 days? What's today? the 27th?
Already?
Yeah. Yeah, March is almost here. So if you go over to the Coffee County Fair Facebook page, and I need to share this probably on our page, and I think Tiffany did a story on this a couple of weeks ago on Thunder Radio News. But you can win free gate admission tickets if you get your theme in the contest there. The winning theme will get 4 gate admission passes for the fair this year. They will have 3 themes to be voted on. They're going to be choosing those. So get over to their page, and you can do get your entries in for whatever you think the fair theme ought to be this year. Stuart said, wish our kids could have grown up with us to see how cool we were. The things that we went through.
Yeah.
The things we thought were fun.
Yeah. iPads weren't really big. Well, they were big, but you didn't give them to your kids when mine were little. Wait a minute. You didn't give them to the kids when ours were little. Now everybody's like, here, play your iPad.
Mm-hmm.
I see my sisters and brothers' kids, and
they know how to work those things better than I do.
Yeah.
They know exactly where to go, what to do, how to push what.
Do you remember being in a long car ride when you were a kid? Nothing, no phone.
There was nothing to do.
No iPad.
I don't remember what I did.
You just looked out the window.
I don't remember how I survived. I don't. You know what you did? You tried to get the tractor trailers to honk their horns. Like you'd be riding through there and you'd give the.
You played that alphabet game.
I don't even remember doing that. We'd sing some songs that you couldn't pick your songs. You would choose what's on that cassette tape or on the radio. Trey says, I select no toy on the app. Harsh.
Is that an option?
We don't ever order things on the app. So it's like.
Why would you do that?
Well, if they don't ever know that that's.
Get that baby a toy.
Jessica said you tried to see how many states you could find on the car tags. That's what.
Yeah.
I do remember doing that. I always pretended we were in a race. So I would commentate passing cars and stuff.
Well, me, you, and the kids played that alphabet game where you had to find each letter of the alphabet. And that was always fun and competitive.
Yeah. Now they just sleep and play on their phones and nobody plays with me.
Well,
Holly takes sleeping medicine and goes to sleep. So she don't have to be awake for the trip. And that's just me.
I don't want to remember this ride.
All right. We got more fun. Wednesday's Worst Criminals. Birthday's coming up on the morning show. Let's get you a full weather forecast. So today, current temperature right now, it's nice as far as warmness, 66 degrees. Temperature brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. But we're going to drop throughout the day. We're going to drop to around 40 by this afternoon after this rain comes through. It's going to be a 100% chance of rain today, and that really kicks up in the next hour or so. 27 overnight tonight, 52 tomorrow, partly sunny skies. We're going to be at least not that windy tomorrow, but it will be kind of cool and partly sunny. Rain back in the forecast Friday, 80% chance of rain, high of 50. Around 64 on Saturday, and around 70 on Sunday. Could see some rain early in the day on Saturday. Weather forecast brought to you by Patent Pest Control. Spiders, termites, fleas, ants. Call today. Get the right pest control team on your side. That's Patent Pest Control. No contract obligations. 931-247-0781.
Is your money just sitting in your account, not earning any interest? Coffee County Bank offers the best rates on your deposit accounts.
Robbie Monahan sent a message, and it was a video of his son when he was little. I guess at the mall now they have these animals that you ride. It's not just stick a quarter in and it just
Uh-huh.
You drive them around the mall.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah,
Well, that sounds like fun. Yeah, I used to get on the horse and it would just rock back and forth.
like this.
Yeah.
That was so much fun.
I know.
Yeah. Look, it looks like that.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, you just drive them around the mall.
Wednesday's Worst Criminals is next, Holly. I've seen videos of people doing that.
What?
Just Addison said her mom fell asleep on a car ride once, so dad got close to one of those 18-wheeler wreckers and woke her up, said she
Yeah.
jerked the wheel. She was trying to jerk the wheel.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, but I've seen videos of people doing that.
I did that to the girl one, and I think my brother one time.
I think you said on trips, if it's raining, you could watch the raindrops race on the window.
I did. I remember stuff like that, and seeing, because they kind of puddle and would make
Yeah.
shapes.
Just the kids now. Can you imagine if
Spoiled.
you took away their stuff and said, all right, let's go on a trip?
They would drive me crazy.
They drive me crazy anyway. And they don't even bother me that much. I just want to be left alone.
Right? Just leave me
Just
alone.
leave me alone.
Well, I was looking for a video. Not a video, but a picture. I can't find it.
or 5. Act now and protect your possessions.
Thunder Radio morning show until 8:30. Brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. We've still got Wednesday's Worst Criminals coming up in just a second. Birthdays, hashtag if I were president, and whatever other fun. Plenty of ways to catch the show over on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. You can watch us there. You can watch replays there later on. We keep the conversations going during the breaks. Radio, of course, AM 1320, 107.9 FM, Manchester Go app, and thunder1320.com. You can listen on any of those devices or frequencies. I want to tell you about Common John Brewing Company really quickly. They are open today for breakfast. It's Wednesday, so that means at 8 a.m. sharp. Get on down there, get yourself a breakfast burrito, get a little hot sauce on it, and that's the way to go. Or maybe the scrambled egg power bowl. That's Holly's go-to every single time. They've got Common John brand coffee and, of course, entertainment on the weekends. Tonight's Wednesday, so Singo tonight. I believe that starts at 6. So get on down there, see them, 210 Woodbury Highway, locally owned and operated. Find them online at commonjohnbc.com. All right, Holly, it is Wednesday. That means it's time for Wednesday's Worst Criminals. Let's do it.
What I have for you today is the dumbest, most incriminating Google searches by the dumbest criminals.
Okay.
All right, this first one says, Jordan Malcolm Taylor and Nikisha Hostin were given more than 20 years in jail after they planned to break into a house in 2020.
Uh-huh.
Investigators looked on Hostin's Google search history, and there were things like how to open a locked window and where do I get a gun?
You can at least use incognito.
Do you remember the Casey Anthony case?
Oh, who could forget that?
Who could forget
One of the
that?
worst jobs done by prosecutors ever. Clearly
That had
guilty,
to be
and
a
they
s-
just...
had to be a slam dunk case.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you why. When they searched her computer, she had searched for ways to suffocate someone on the same day that the
Mhm.
the baby was missing.
I think the argument was, well, you can't prove she did that. That was a family computer.
Yeah, but they proved that the other two parents were at work.
Yeah.
It was that was sheesh.
She's, in my mind, guiltier than OJ. Like, OJ, guilty. But she's guiltier.
She's a hard guilty.
Like, I have no doubt. OJ, I don't know, man. When that glove didn't fit, I wasn't sure.
I cannot believe she was found innocent, or that they said there was not enough.
I could believe it after the way the case went. I was like, I feel like we need to get Matt Harris on. He probably could walk us through the mistakes they made.
That one's maddening to me.
Look at you, using my words.
In April 22, let me slow down. In April,
remember earlier in the show when you talked about when you're going to slow down and emphasize your words for the radio?
Yeah, we dream. In April 2022, there were 3 17-year-old boys that went on a crime spree, robbing several stores in broad daylight. They were eventually caught when police looked at their Google searches, and it said, "How long does it take police to respond to an armed robbery?"
Nice. Well, kids are dumb, so seems about right.
Robert Pertrick was accused of killing his wife in 2005. Evidence shows he had searched for information on how to break someone's neck and downloaded a document about how to kill someone with your bare hands.
He had a document. We watched one of the murder shows once. It's hard to keep up with which one's which. Snap, 48 hours. What show is that? They all have Dateline, but there was one lady that they found the checklist in her purse.
Yep.
Like, first, kill Bill. Next,
hide gun.
Yeah, it was literally a to-do list.
Yeah.
Check off the things.
Renee Burke from New York was caught trying to poison her husband 3 times. She even asked her 8-year-old daughter to help. In her Google search history, it said, "What car liquids could kill humans?"
All right. Solid. Well, I just wanted to know for education. I just needed to know. I'm sure they said antifreeze.
In 2007, Melanie McGuire was found guilty of murdering her husband and given a life sentence. Prosecutors used as proof her online searches, including how to purchase guns illegally and also how to commit murder. She Googled that. How to commit murder.
What's going to get me in trouble is I now want to Google that.
Yeah, it's going to get you in trouble.
And
just
see.
Don't.
I just want to see. No, I'm telling everybody right now, so it's okay. I want to see what they say. Like what does that say?
Don't Google that.
I wasn't going to Google it.
Oh, you picked your phone up.
No, I had a text message. I was just checking.
Okay. You get mad at me when I check my texter in the show. We're doing something here. We're working here. All right. Justin Barber was convicted of first-degree murder of his wife based on circumstantial evidence, including Google searches related to gunshot wounds. He also downloaded and more suspiciously later deleted the Guns N' Roses song that goes, "I used to love her, but I had to kill her."
I felt this has been on a show.
Yeah, it was on. And I'm going to be honest with you. I love 48 Hours, Dateline, 2020. I loved all of those, but they're starting to get a little lazy and they're swapping stories.
Oh yeah.
So something that I seen on 48 Hours will come out on the new episode Dateline. I look forward to that so much.
No, she's always checking it.
And it's so irritating when I get on there and it's
we've already seen
a
this.
murder that I already know about.
Yeah. I already know all the deets here. You don't have anything new. Wednesday's Worst Criminals. We got time for one or two more.
All right. Brian Walsh apparently searched the internet for information related to divorce, dismemberment, and murder in 2022 and 2023 before and after his wife passed away. Is it better? This is what he Googled. Is it better to put crime scene clothes away or wash them?
If you're so dumb, you've got to Google those things. You're not smart enough to pull this off, I don't think.
This next guy.
No, they don't need to find the clothes.
He Googled how to kill someone with a baseball bat without being detective.
The spatter's going to get you.
This one's a text message. They sent it to a co-conspirator. Said, I got the stuff. I will give him some later. Delete text. Tell no one.
You gotta love being thorough. Tell no one. Very good. All right. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. We got to do birthdays. That does it for Wednesday's Worst Criminals. Birthdays are next. Call them in. 728-1320.
This is Matt Harris with the Harris Law Firm here in Manchester, reminding you that you can't fix stupid, but you can divorce it.
Talk to the people. I gotta make a phone call.
Who are you calling?
I gotta make a phone call. If I wanted to tell everybody, I told everybody.
Is it the girl one? Well, he's calling his girlfriend. And she sounds hideous. All right. Famous birthdays. Jason Aldean has a birthday. Oh, Gilbert Gottfried. I didn't even know he died.
Spatter. Yeah, that's right. Spatter. Oh, we got birthdays. Clint's got birthdays. His manager, Ophelia Rass, and neighbor, Juan Tabone. Well done.
Look at that text. The last one she sent.
All of our pharmacies have many specialized areas of practice. One of which is compounding products like
Glad to see she's in a good mood.
Yeah.
Patients have special needs. We have special pharmacists to assist them. Markman's Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy, and so much more.
Are you dreaming of a home to call your own or looking to refinance? Look no further than New Haven Mortgage, your local mortgage experts right here in Southern Manhattan, to guide you every step of the way. At New Haven Mortgage, we believe in making home ownership dreams come true. Whether you're a first-time homebuyer or considering refinancing, New Haven Mortgage can help you find the right solution. We understand the local market, and our goal is to find the perfect
Birthday time. We don't got hardly no birthdays for a day.
I only have one.
Yeah, it's kind of a light day.
At 931-307-5540. And let's turn your home ownership dreams into reality. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1477317.
Birthday time on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Pick up that phone and give us a phone call. 728-1320. Get through on the Ben Lomond Connect hotlines. Turn in those birthdays, and then you'll be eligible to win a slice of birthday pie this afternoon from the Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop, where Down Home Cooking meets Southern Hospitality. All right. I have officially no birthdays on my list, Holly. That's not good.
Not a one?
Not a one. Not a single birthday on my list. So usually we'll have several. Sometimes it'll be like a 1 or 2 birthday day. Today I have no birthday. So if you know somebody who's got them, get those names in, because you got a good chance to win that pie and a good chance to win that cake later on in the week. We give that away thanks to the Manchester Food Lion. We also want your birthdays and anniversaries. We give away Designer's Choice floral arrangement from the Mossy Pot in downtown Manchester. That will be at the end of the week amongst our anniversary folks. We draw for that. All right, Holly, celebrity birthdays.
Yeah, Jason Aldean has a birthday today. You want to guess how old he is?
Jason Aldean. 49.
He's 47.
It's close.
Yeah. I didn't realize.
He's been around a minute.
I thought maybe 40, 41.
Yeah. He's been around. He's been around long enough to kind of be like the low end guy, and then he was the entertainer of the year a few times, and now he's kind of, he's doing stadium tours. Now he's kind of on the other side of that. I'm like, kind of like Chesney, How old's Chesney? He's older than that, I would think.
Kenny.
He's been around longer than that.
Chesney. 55.
55. I'm going to try this really bold thing today where I do everything on my calendar. I'm bad about seeing things on my calendar. I'm like, I do that tomorrow. And then I forget. So I want to try this thing today where I do everything that's on my schedule and see if I have a productive day. It's just a random announcement.
Okay.
I got something that popped up and I immediately was like, I can do that tomorrow. And I was like, no, Josh, no. You're going to do it today because it's on your calendar for today. Y'all wish me luck.
Good luck.
I don't know how that's going to go. Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30. Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Don't go anywhere.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios, this is Thunder Radio.
Your hometown radio station.
WMSR. Now, another.
Yes. Top of the hour news. Okay. Will you give my New Haven Mortgage read over there? Please. Thank you, Holly. Thank you very much. Hashtag if I were president. Is that what we're doing here?
Yeah.
Since I hijacked your second segment. Turned out to be a good segment, though.
Pretty good segment.
No lie. Follows people I don't even know. Thunder Radio.
Hi, I got a birthday.
Awesome, a birthday. Go ahead.
Well, I emailed it, so you probably haven't.
I haven't checked it yet. That's my fault. I try to check them, and sometimes I forget in the mornings.
That's all right. Yeah, it's Will Barton.
Will Barton.
Will.
All right. All right.
He's 27.
27.
All right, we'll give him a shout out when we come back.
All right, thanks.
Thank you. Yeah. My bad. Sometimes I forget. Oh, we got another one. Smita Patel is 40. I use these Sharpie pens, and I like them.
Yeah.
Every now and then I get one that's like,
Not as good.
no, it's better. This one's better than the rest.
Can I see it?
No.
Let me just
You
spray
absolutely
with it.
cannot. Y'all got witnesses.
I'm gonna break this pen.
Do not break my pen.
I'm about to break it.
I don't
You
even know
make
it's
me
mine.
crazy. I'm gonna draw you a picture.
No. If I was president, I would find a way to fire all House representatives and Senate and start over. That becomes a little bit more dictatorial.
It's a great writing pen.
I don't think it's the metal. It's not a metal barrel.
Look, I drew you a picture.
Thanks, Holly. He's quite the artist. It's not the metal barrel pens, Trey. It's just a Sharpie S-Gel pen. I don't know, but they write nice. It's not the fanciest pen in the world, but they nice. Do they make metal ones? I want to try those. These are expensive enough. Trey said Holly's grouchy this morning. I know. She was grouchy when she woke up. She
I'm
woke
not
up yelling at me.
grouchy. I'm not grouchy.
She got the bed just looking at
He
me.
is an irritant. I am so
I'm
pleasant and laid back and chill and sweet and lovable. And
Don't act that
Josh
way.
is an irritant
An
to my
irritant.
soul. You don't know. Y'all have no idea.
I treat her good. That's all that matters. Trey said, "Oh, my bad. Hope I never see you grouchy then." Yeah, she's in a good mood, Trey. No,
Why are
Trey-
y'all teaming up on me?
Because he can recognize it. He sees it and he can recognize what you're doing. You know, I see her this morning just yell fire at me. I was like, "Hey, how was your sleep?" "I didn't sleep good."
Look, I'm talking within 30 seconds of me getting out of the bed. He doesn't give somebody time to wake up before he's just start firing off questions. How'd you sleep? I don't even know how I slept yet. I'm barely,
I'm ready to start talking.
Awake.
I've gone 8 hours without saying any words, and I'm ready to start. Against the loser of Beach and Hendersonville. The loser will travel on Saturday to the winner of Beach and Hendersonville. A win on Saturday puts you in the TSSAA state tournament next week.
Hey, it's Heather with New Haven Mortgage, and you're listening to the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Yes, you are. Thunder Radio Morning Show Overdrive is financed by New Haven Mortgage in downtown Manchester. They believe in making your home ownership dreams come true. Work with their team with over 60 years of experience to guide you through the mortgage process. Maybe you're a first-time home buyer and you just don't know what to do. You're like, it's overwhelming. How do I get involved? What forms do I need? How do I get pre-qualified? They can walk you through all of that. They're going to take care of you. They're people you can actually talk to. They're not robots. They got in-house underwriting, so you're going to save money. NewHavenMTG.com, or go by and see them downtown Manchester on the square. NMLS 1477317. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you.
We were talking during the break about Holly's in a great mood. Glenn just trying to get you to fire me. Tell you what, yeah, I'm fired. I'm not going to come back to the show tomorrow. Who are you going to have on?
I can run this myself. A monkey could do this job.
She says that, but
A monkey could do your job,
but
not my job. Because monkeys can't read.
Hashtag if I were president, I think is the discussion going into this hour.
This first one says, I would make the Monday after the Super Bowl a national holiday for celebration and recovery.
Recovery. Yeah, absolutely. Recovery has got to be, it's too late. We left at halftime from our party right after Usher went home, but we did watch the end of the game this year. So a lot of times we don't even watch the end, but we did watch to the end. It was a good game. But yeah, absolutely. We should. And also the first 2 days of the NCAA tournament in March should probably be.
Can they not move the Super Bowl to
Optional.
Saturday?
I don't understand why. I do not understand why. So the Super Bowl's on a Sunday. I'm fine with that because NFL plays their games on Sundays for the most part. And there's some playoff games on Saturdays here and there. But why did the NCAA football championship on a Monday night at like 8 p.m. or whatever ridiculous time they started? They should play it on Saturday when you play the rest of your games.
Yeah.
Just my opinion. And also maybe not middle of January. Let's speed the process up.
People who do CrossFit would not be able to discuss it with anyone not in CrossFit.
That goes for all fitness.
Josh loves talking about exercising and his
I don't.
His workouts.
I like to tell Holly how my day went. I don't tell anybody else. It's not like I'm getting
You
on.
send a text message.
I don't get on Facebook.
You send a group text to me and the kids letting us know exactly what muscles you worked out for the day.
I'm trying to encourage y'all to get out and do something.
And how they're feeling
Fine. I will never send it again. Y'all gonna miss me when I'm dead. That and the quote of the day are officially done.
Tell everybody about the guy asking you for pointers when he was doing his bench press the other day.
Yeah,
That's the second time you.
He didn't know. He didn't ask for pointers. He just wanted me to spot him.
Oh, okay.
Because he wanted me to spot him because I looked over and the weight was on his chest.
Oh.
And I feel a little bad about it. So he was in the back of the gym.
Okay.
And I was up. If you're familiar with Snap Fitness, where I was working out, so I was up towards the front where the cables are, and he was in the back on the back wall. And he, I caught out the corner of my eye, something flailing around, and I look, and this guy's legs are doing this number, and I look, the weight's on his chest.
Oh, gosh.
He needs some trouble.
I didn't know.
Or he
all
needs some help.
this.
He's in some trouble. And he kind of looked up, kind of like perked his
to
head up
see if you
to see
were
if somebody saw him. I was like, I got you. And for whatever reason, I just walked on back there.
Josh!
But I walked fast. Okay. I could tell he wasn't dying. So, I walked fast, but when I got back there, I was like, why didn't I jog at least?
I'm not surprised.
So
I'm really not.
Why didn't I jog to help? Now I got back there and I got it up off of his chest and put it on the rack. And I was like, he's like, I just missed it. I was like, oh yeah, it's all good. Happens. So I go up and go back to my workout. And then later he comes up and is like, hey, can you come spot me on this next set? So apparently he wasn't mad at me or anything. There's other people in the gym. Nobody else went to help. So
But once you
I
realized,
don't know
why did you walk?
I walked briskly, but then I was mid walk and I'm like, why am I not going
if,
faster?
if you don't even give a little arm shuffle like
You're
you
like, oh,
cross,
let me go
like
faster.
hey, ooh, ooh, ooh,
Yeah, I
ooh.
did the thing where people cross the street slow when you let them pass.
Meanwhile, he's blue.
No, he was fine. It wasn't on his neck. He's fine. He could lean up. I could tell he was all right.
Still,
I was like, well, we'll get this thing off. He's cool. But I felt bad about it.
this next one says, I would make it mandatory that all cereal had to come in resealable plastic zipper bags as opposed to the folded wax paper they are still using.
They do that on purpose. They want
To
you to
go
buy more
stale.
cereal. Yeah, they want that. They want you to eat it and buy more cereal, or it goes stale and you buy more cereal. They do not want you to have fresh cereal for a long period of time. People over on Facebook getting more serious about this discussion than we are.
If I was president.
Oh, yes. You wouldn't be able to buy a buggy full of 12-pack Mountain Dew on EBT if I'm president.
I don't disagree.
I don't either. Well, neither does. What's that guy that sings that song we like? Oliver Anthony? You wouldn't be getting that pack of Punch
It's
Rounds?
Anthony Oliver.
I think it's Oliver Anthony.
I like the name Oliver. I don't know. That's his name. I'd make all senators wear wigs like British Parliament, except they would be mullets.
Nice.
If any McDonald's in the country has a broken ice cream machine, they have to fly their flag at half staff, half mast.
There should be an ice cream signal or a flag out there. I'm down with that. My favorite's when I pull up and they're like, oh, after you've already paid, they're like, oh, can you pull forward? This is any fast food place. And I'm like, it's peak lunchtime. How do you not have fries?
It's supposed to be fast food. I'm staying right here.
I'm like, give my money back.
I suggest you get it out here faster.
Give my money back. All right, go ahead.
Weed would be legal. I know it is already, but it would be even more legal.
Be more legal.
I would make the refrigerator bigger so it could fit the pizza box in it.
Yeah. There's no good places for a pizza box. Where do people put theirs? My family likes to stick it on top of the stove top. My favorite thing. I could just see the house burning down.
You know what I love when Josh does? Puts it in the oven. So
But
then when I preheat the
if
oven,
it catches
I
on
catch
fire, it'll just burn out in the oven. It'll be
Josh,
fine. It's not
don't
going to
put-
burn through it.
Don't do that. Don't put that in there.
Holly has caught the house on fire twice. And I've caught the house on fire no times. 3 times. Remember that time? You did way back a long time ago. We were dating. You caught the house on fire.
Wrong. I caught a pizza box on
That
fire.
wasn't- I didn't put the pizza box there.
That was in the oven.
But I didn't put it there.
Yeah. You've done that since then. All right.
Nicole puts hers in the oven. And Jessica said it's okay, Holly. Me too. We cook more than them. I guess she's caught the house on fire a few times. Yeah, but how many times have you caught it on fire with a candle?
Well,
Answer that question.
y'all, one time It wasn't me. I lit a candle in the place that we burn candles. It's always there. Josh walks in, puts his gym bag and his like jacket and stuff. He just throws that stuff all on the counter. Well, it got pushed up against that candle and it went up in flames. It caught the ceiling on fire.
Yeah, we were lucky. We were
Fire
lucky.
had dripped down onto our floor. It burnt a little bit of our cabinets. It wasn't catastrophic. It was just little burn marks here and there.
Yeah.
Quarter size
Well,
burn
the girl
marks.
had moved to the stuff over there.
But
now she has a designated place to burn the candles. I mean, you put it on this counter because she did it again on the same countertop, and then she put stuff on top of it and lit it on fire.
Well,
it's a catch-all counter, so I don't think it's a good place for a candle.
put your stuff up. Hot dogs and hot dog buns would be packaged in the same number.
Why is that different like that? Why is
Why are we
that?
buying 12 hot dogs and
Eight buns.
eight buns?
I feel like that's one of those things that could be, but I think it's purposeful.
I love hot dogs. I would regulate car companies to make their sun visors to actually cover that annoying corner spot. You know the one I'm talking about. The one that you have to stretch your head up really high and move it to get the shade.
Sun visors still surprisingly used a lot. Like you feel like that'd be one of the things you didn't use in a car, but you use it quite a bit. Hattie says he concurs with the championship games. College should be on Saturday. 100% agree. I don't understand why they play it on Monday, and you don't play any games all year on Monday. And then they want to play it at like 8:30 p.m.
Yeah.
Nobody got time for that. Josh Taylor says the championship game this year is in like February. So
Championship game?
college football.
Okay.
Not the Super Bowl is already in February.
Well, do you have any if I were presidents?
No, I agree with a lot of these. These are solid. There would be more regulation of the Manchester TN form. Probably a social media, not necessarily the forum itself, but a social media, a test that you have to take before you get a social media account to be able to recognize fake, spam, that ain't real. You know,
Not me. I say just let them go.
how to not share a post from 7 years ago.
This kid's missing.
Yeah. Recognize that that's Coffee County, Georgia,
Yeah.
not Coffee. Like how to be able to identify those things.
My favorite thing is like when my grandparents will comment on their own page telling the grandkids happy birthday. Nobody's tagged in
Nobody's
it.
tagged in it.
They're just commenting
on their wall, I
on-
guess.
yeah.
Like on Facebook, still called your wall, right? They'll just be like, or they'll get on there and they'll be like, Holly, I think you've been hacked.
Yeah.
But the person is not tagged or anything like that. Yeah. Watching old people operate social media is
I'm going to be there sooner than later.
Yeah.
I don't care nothing. Let me tell you something. We were talking about playing your kids' video games. I could not turn on the boy one's video game right now and play it.
I couldn't either.
I
The
would not-
PlayStation 5 or 4 or whatever.
It's
I think he's got a 4.
He wants a 5.
Well, he's going to get a 5 because Grand Theft Auto is coming out next year for the 5 only. So we'll be getting a PS5 and I'm getting that game.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm going to sit and just play it. And I'm going to retire from calling broadcasting games. I'm just going to sit home and play that game.
Whatever.
If I had gotten, I was pretty good at video games
Oh, okay.
when I was. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty good when I was younger.
I mean, when Josh and I first started dating, he played a lot of video games. He
I
played
was
it
also
not.
23. Okay,
You were not 23.
just turned 24. I mean, 23, 24, whatever.
Okay. But I mean, you were like 25 at the time when we were talking about these video games. Cause if Tennessee lost, Tennessee football,
Oh,
if
yeah,
they
I would
lost
get on there
on
and beat somebody real bad.
Saturday, he would go and have to play football and he would have to play the team that Tennessee just lost to
Yeah.
and he would beat them
correct
and
it.
then he would be okay.
I would need to correct it. Yeah. Trey said you'd be surprised at the amounts of messages they get at the police department's page for Manchester in different states or countries.
Manchester, UK.
Yeah. Well, no. So we used to get a lot of that when I worked at the paper. I get a lot of that from stuff for like events in Manchester, England,
Yeah.
or whatever. I was like,
Manchester, New Hampshire.
yeah, I get a lot of that. We got obituaries from Manchester, New Jersey, Manchester, New Hampshire.
There's a Coffee County, Georgia.
There's Coffee County, Georgia, and a Coffee County, Alabama.
Alabama. Okay.
There's probably another one somewhere, probably in the South, considering that's a Southern name. But there was we had a lady call in on the morning show one day trying to get in touch with Thunder Radio in New Jersey.
Yeah, she was playing a game.
She's playing a game. We ended up having a good conversation with her. I think we talked her into finding our show. We're like, just listen to our show. It's better.
Talking about if I were president. I don't have any more, but does anybody on Facebook have any more?
No, they're off on Grand Theft Auto things now. There's a lot of Grand Theft Auto talk over there.
Hey, speaking of video games, I looked up. You ever what?
My 7-year-old said GTA last week, and I was like, "What in the world do you know about Grand Theft Auto?" He looked at me like I had two heads. It was an acronym for something at school.
Oh.
He was talking about.
That's funny.
Anyway, go ahead.
Last week I started noticing on Instagram the high school boy football players. There was this
No, Madden covers.
Madden thing. Yeah.
They use a lot of your pictures for that.
Yeah. All my pictures that I took from football of them, they were putting them as Madden covers. I just love that.
There's no game before our game tonight. Just FYI for people out there.
Oh, I told my mom there was.
That's incorrect information.
Did she tell you that?
No, your sister just did.
Did my mom tell my sister? And
Yes.
then y'all are tattletales.
Yeah. High school basketball tonight. Girls play at 7, and it will start at 7 sharp. There's no game before
Don't
ours.
ask me anything.
No.
Just ask Josh.
Holly will tell you wrong.
I'll tell you wrong.
We're
and be
on the way to
confident.
we're on the way to the game Monday, and Holly's like, the girls have never even been this far before ever. I was like,
No.
that's not true.
That's not what I said.
Pretty sure that's what she said.
Nope.
Something like that.
You just make stuff up.
She said,
You
this is the national championship game we're going to, and they've never even been in this.
I did not.
She can high pitched.
You irritate me so much. Golly.
It was something like that. She just completely missed the mark on what game we were going to. After I just explained it like 5
You
minutes
think
before.
you talk so much. I cannot process all the words you say in a day. These people have no idea.
It's
Y'all have no
frustrating
idea.
because I want to communicate with her and I tell her things and then she doesn't remember it and then I get mad. I'm like,
it's system overload to my brain.
So then
how
I-
much he talks.
then she's like, what can I do to help more? And I'm like, just listen, listen.
I'm more of a give me the
But then later when
details that I need.
when I
and
when,
that's
when I
it.
want her to help with something, I'm like, hey, can you, let's just say for instance, build this graphic or whatever. She's okay, but then I got to spend 10 minutes answering questions about the graphic that she needs to build, even though I've already answered these questions before. So I'm like, I'll just build it myself.
Hey Josh, do you remember everything that I ever say to you?
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Thunder Radio Morning Show financed by New Haven Mortgage. Cash out refinance is a great way to give yourself some financial flexibility. Take advantage of the equity in your property. Talk to the experts at New Haven Mortgage. Heather Phillips and her team can help. Over 60 years of experience. In downtown Manchester, online at newhavenmtg.com. Call Heather today. Here's her personal cell, 931-307-5540. That's 931-307-5540. New Haven Mortgage, NMLS 1477317.
New Haven Mortgage features experienced lenders with over 60 years in the business, making New Haven Mortgage your trusted local partner.
I'm glad.
Just take her to Common John.
I'm glad we're going to be in the car for so long together today. I'm
Good
just,
hour ride?
I love that for me.
For some walling. It's going to be good. Calm down, Holly. Don't be over dramatic. Y'all want tips on how to get your women to calm down? Just tell them to calm down. Follow me for more advice. Works every time. What?
You know what's frustrating? Because He don't talk to me like that when we're not on air or he's not around his friend. He gets all bowed up. You got to tell him. Just got to tell your wife. Like, he knows better.
Holly's Googling how to dispose of a radio host. Somebody was paying attention earlier in the show. Yeah.
I'm not going to get caught.
No, she watches enough shows. She won't need to Google anything. She knows all. She makes notes of how they do it wrong. She may not pay attention to what I say, but she pays attention to them shows. She knows exactly what they do wrong and how to do better. Trey sends a text. We probably don't know how to play right now.
I know. I saw it, but I didn't want to click
I
play.
clicked it. I was like, ah.
Videos.
What is the mercantile menu today? Country fried steak, chicken, and dressing. Mercantile. I haven't been by there lately to get the biscuits. I haven't had the biscuits at the mercantile. They're pretty good. I think they start at 7. Got good coffee. Holly, we play at 7 tonight. One game. No games before us. Girls only. Region championship.
To home ownership. Call me today at 931-307-5540 and let's turn your home ownership dreams into reality. Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 1477317.
Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop. We're Down Home Cooking meets Southern Hospitality. The menu today, they'll start serving up lunch at 11 o'clock. Country fried steak, chicken and dressing, and some big news, Holly. 5% discount for all cash customers these days over there at the Mercantiles. How about that? Mashed potatoes, cream corn, green beans, mixed greens, pinto beans, macaroni and cheese, coleslaw, broccoli salad, potato salad, cornbread salad, potato salad. Pretty sure potato salad's on there twice. They got a lot of potato salad there today. There's 2 helpings of it. Cherry or blueberry congealed salad. And they got soups today. Chili or chicken noodle. It's going to be a good day because it's going to get cold. Chicken noodle soup. They don't have that much up there. I'm going to go try that out. That's today at the Mercantile. Stop by and see them at 210 North Irwin Street in downtown Manchester. Holly, good show.
Thank you, Josh. It's been lovely to be here with you on the show. I enjoyed every minute of it.
She did. You could fake it better than that.
That's all I have.
We're here until 8:30, so we're out of time. Catch replays of the show on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Just search for Thunder Radio. Give us likes, subscribes, and follows there. Catch audio replays on Apple, Spotify, or Google. Search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly. We'd love to have you join us there. And catch us live pretty much every day, 6:30 till 8:30. Tomorrow will be a Studio B kind of day for us. We will talk to you again from Studio A on Friday. Yeah, Friday. Be sure to tune in tonight, Lady Raider basketball, 6:30 pregame show. It'll be 6:30 sharp and a 7 o'clock tip sharp because there's no game before us. And so the pregame show will start at 6:30.
Fight you when we get off air.
All over the world, it's the same old